Hello, everyone, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Halo. You know the drill. And last episode, we died.
I think we killed each other several times.
Yes, we did. Get in the gun.
I don't run off the cliff.
Alright, I will try not to.
Oh, dang it. Hold on.
What?
I forgot to pull up something. This will only take a sec. Where is it? There it is. Alright. So, actually I should... Hold on, you probably can't hear me that well from here. Alright, last time on Halo Combat Evolved.
Last time on Let's Play Halo Combat Evolved. Sorry, continue.
I said something about I had a topic for next time. And my topic was, let's talk about me! And actually, no, I'm just kidding. We'll both away in a...
Oh shit, you're dead.
We're... It's okay, that was an accident, so I'll forgive you.
Get in the car.
So, one of my friends, the Steve Engine, sent me what is called the video game meme on Twitter. And it's basically this little
Shoot him!
chart. Get him! Get him! Sorry. This little chart where you can fill out your favorites and least favorites of X amount of categories in video games. And I filled mine out and also get his input on this so we can both be included in the discussion. Oh my gosh, everything is exploding.
Oh shit, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. Fuck!
Okay, yeah, this isn't gonna work.
Look out!
So the first category is favorite game of all time. And I put for mine Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Now I should mention that I made a point. What the heck killed me? I think I got sniped. I made a point of not repeating the same games twice. So some of these may not necessarily be true, but they're close enough. Alright, what's your favorite game of all time, Doorman?
Oh god. You know, honestly, it's kind of hard. Because I'll be totally honest, my favorite game of all time kind of changes depending on my mood.
What's your top three?
Okay, God, my top three. That's really hard.
I'm not willing to give you more than three.
In no particular order. Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Good one.
Fallout 3.
Good one.
And God, just 3.
Yes.
Hmm.
I don't have any grenades. Help me.
That looks like you are getting fucked.
Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. Well, Of all time, okay, you know what? Onslaught. Because I've sung praises about Onslaught in the past, and, you know, I gotta put it up there. So, Star Wars Battlefront 2, Fallout 3, and Onslaught. And they're all tied, because, like, they all share equal amount of special spaces in my cackles of hearts.
Alright, cool. Next category is best story in a game. My pick was Undertale.
Did I think I had to come back to that one. I'm not... Honestly, I don't really know.
I will mention right now that Paper Mario: Thousand Year Door, Undertale, and The World Ends With You are probably my 3 favorite games. And if I hadn't had it, like, repeating, like, any one of those could have probably filled into, like, several of these categories. So my picks are a little bit arbitrary.
Yeah. Also, I got the car.
Oh, okay, good. Alright,
Yeah.
so we'll come back to that for you.
Yeah. Let's circle back to that.
Okay. Favorite art style, and I put Pokemon Black and White.
For me, I would have to say the Signal from Tolva. It's really great. It actually, my dad was really impressed by it. Over Thanksgiving break, I was playing on his computer because my personal laptop can't run it, and so like he saw me playing it, and he was like, "Wow, that looks really good." And so I gotta say the gameplay mix, like the art style mix, is like a mix of Borderlands with a touch of realism added to it. So this is where we need to go. I don't think so. So yeah, Signal from Dolva is my pick.
Yeah. My pick is probably just, I really like the aesthetic of those games, and
The black and white games.
yeah. It's probably more nostalgia than anything else that's driving that, but I really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Favorite soundtrack? Put the World Ends With You.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna say. God, that's a hard one. Fallout 3. Its soundtrack per se. Fallout 3's thing is just music from the 40s.
You didn't start the timer.
Oh shit, I didn't.
Well, that's okay. I can check the recording time and we can make an addition. So I can start it now. We've been recording for 7.5 minutes.
Alright, cool.
So just stop around 12:30.
Okay.
No, 22:30.
Yeah. Yeah, I just kind of forgot. So yeah, Fallout 3 is going to be my pick.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're kicking the mic!
I didn't mean to. I messed it up.
What did you do?
I accidentally closed out. Okay. The hardest game. My pick for that was Metroid Prime, because most of the games I play aren't that hard.
Fuck, that was a mistake.
Metroid Prime was fairly hard. I think it deserves it.
Yeah, shoot that, please. Thank you.
I also-
Yo, what are you doing?
I didn't put anything. I didn't want to put anything for hardest game that I hadn't beaten. So Metroid Prime, hardest game I've beaten.
I think for me,
Yeah, I wish
I'm gonna say it's a tie between Fusion. Okay, so they're in the rocks. This car is useless. It's a tie between Fusion and Samus Returns.
Okay. So I just realized that if it weren't for the I have to have beat it additive to that, I would have said Jack 2. That game is brutal.
What's the next category?
Funniest game. My pick was Sly 3: Honor Among Thieves, because that game has a pretty good sense of humor.
Oof. Funniest. That's well, that's interesting because I don't know what all of my games you would consider humorous.
Yeah, I don't play that many funny games.
I mean, well, I would have to say maybe. Oops. Great. Probably the. It's just a tie with all the Lego games. They have a really good sense of humor. So I'll just say the Lego games. Any one in particular? Probably Lego Star Wars 2.
Expecting that.
Yeah, Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy, because I started out with that on the GBA. I might do a video on why Lego Star Wars 2 is my favorite game of all time, with like a history of, like my history with the series.
But you didn't even list as your favorite games of all, one of your favorite games of all time.
That's true. It's kind of difficult though. Like it's one of those things where it's like I want to say like it's my favorite game of all time, but at the same time it's like, well, I have other games that compete for that, and there are just so many games competing for my top spot. That's why, you know what? let's actually. Can we go back to favorite game of all time? Because
Yeah,
you know.
sure.
Okay, if I had to pick a definite one, based off of my history with the game and everything else, I would have to pick Lego Star Wars 2, the original trilogy.
Okay.
Oh, also hardest game. I just realized I made a mistake. It's actually Lego Star Wars the video game on the GBA. That game sucks
Oh.
because of how difficult it is.
So since I realized that I'm trying to work on getting this done, but I don't really have a defined favorite game either. I just kind of have like Paper Mario Thousand was my default answer because I love that game. But a few other good contenders would be Pokemon Black and White, which I already mentioned. Metroid Prime, which I already mentioned. There's another one I was thinking of. I don't remember it now. I guess Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Star Wars Battlefront 2 are like up there. They're probably not my very favorites. As is Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. And both Sly 2 and Sly 3. I forgot about. Yeah, I really like Sly 2. Speaking of which, actually no, that one comes later. The game that you like but everyone else hates.
You get to start.
Okay, I chose Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood for the DS. And that's a game which is pretty much universally hated on the internet as far as I can tell. I've not really met anyone else who's a fan of that game. But I like it. I've actually 100% of that game.
Can I hold on? Can I change the volume on this?
Yes.
Turn it down.
It's not a perfect game, and the soundtrack sucks, but I still think it's fun. It, like, if you actually know how to use, like, a DS stylus, it's, the combat
Oh,
works pretty
get back!
well.
Get back! It's gonna explode.
You're right.
Oh. I like how earlier you just ran face first into a grunt that was about to explode. Anyways. Okay, I need my sniper rifle, though. I don't know where that is. You have the car. Where did you go? Oh, you're right there. Hey, come back. Get out of the driver's seat.
Good idea.
So I guess a game that I like but everybody else hates?
Yes.
Oh. Never mind. We need to write in here.
I can think of an answer for you.
Please do.
EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yes, EA Star Wars Battlefront 2 and also the first one as well.
I didn't know people hated that game. I thought that one was lower too.
I mean, not really hate. It was tolerable. But it's funny. Like, I played the beta, and I can't really... Like, the beta really made my computer cry, and so I haven't been able... I just haven't bothered with buying the full game. One, because I don't typically buy games at full price, and also because I don't have anything to play it on, so it'd be a wasted money. But yeah, Star Wars, EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2. Honestly, I adore it, and everybody else is so hateful and toxic. Yeah. Excuse me, and I'm gonna probably get a lot of shit for it, but you know what? It's my personal choice. It's my personal taste. Those who want to... Oh, is it raining?
Yes.
Oh, I want to open the blinds. Yes.
Thank you.
Weather update. It's fucking raining.
So, I guess I'll weigh in on my opinion of EA's Star Wars Battlefront 2. Like I said, love the original. I've never played EA's version, so I don't give judgments on games unless I play them. I will say that the game looks really good from the trailers. And I will say that the microtransactions like sound lame, but I don't know how bad they actually are.
Honestly, I don't have a problem with microtransactions. Everyone else and their brother says, you know, it's the fucking cancer of video games. In which I say, maybe you're taking gaming too seriously. Oh shit! Did you hit back? Oh god! Oh my god! We're gonna die!
I forgot what the flashlight button is.
It's LB.
Oh, cool. Alright.
Alright, cool. I died.
So yeah, on to the next one. Game you hate, but everyone else likes. My answer for this was nothing. I couldn't think of one. The only game I can think of that I hate, that I've given like a fair chance and actually played, like enough to have an opinion of, is Sonic Riders, and nobody else likes that game either.
That's an interesting one because I honestly, I don't know, because like my taste in gaming is like, it's very interesting. Like, you could look at my Steam library and be like, that you have a very interesting lineup of games,
including a sci-fi dating sim. Go on.
Yeah. I can't even list that one because a lot of people actually really like that sci-fi dating sim, and so I don't know, honestly. My first thought would be, you know, say like any of like the indie games, but
any of the indie games
in my Steam library, but that wouldn't be like a fair thing. So I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
Okay, so neither of us have an answer for that one.
Yeah, because honestly, like, just thinking about it, it's like I really want to say, oh crap, I'm gonna die. I part of me really wants to say Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron on the DS.
But I don't think anyone else likes that game either.
Yeah, specifically the DS version, but yeah, like Dan said, like, no one else really likes it. There's so many problems with it, but, you know, whatever. Could you please get out of combat so that I may spawn back in?
Okay, fine. Wink, wink.
Yeah. So what's the next category?
Underrated game. I put Sly 2 Band of Thieves, because really just that whole series is underrated, but that was my favorite installment, so got picked by default.
Yeah. I would have to say either of what I call the Squadron games, Renegade Squadron and Elite Squadron. Renegade Squadron was a it still exists, is a PlayStation Portable exclusive. It's a lot of fun. It's the first Star Wars Battlefront game that introduced customization classes, but of course it wasn't on PC, so people like to pretend that it doesn't exist, which really pisses me off. So, you know, just any sort of Battlefront video that's like, oh, we never got these things, like, they're totally ignoring the PlayStation Portable games. But you know what? That's my soapbox for another video.
It's like how people ignore Pokemon Colosseum and XD because they weren't on a handheld.
Yeah.
Those are good games.
They really are. So yeah, that's my thing. What's next?
Overrated game. I actually put Pokemon X and Y. Because those are some of my least favorite in the series.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get into that right now, but
yeah.
I probably need to play through them again because
I kind of feel like just that you with me.
Yeah. I could hear it.
I gotta agree with you. Like that gets my vote as well. Also,
really?
Look out, grenade. Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of chugged along. Like, the only reason why, like, I went through and, like, actually beat the game was because, like, you and Steve Engine were like, you need to beat it. We got you that game as a birthday gift a year ago, and you haven't beat it yet. Why are you taking so long?
Hey, our friends gave me crap for taking a month to beat it, so
yeah.
It's not just you.
Yeah.
And I also bought that game with my own money, so that makes it even better.
Yeah.
And probably another popular opinion is that I actually really like Sun and Moon.
I mean, I haven't seen anybody bashing Sun and Moon.
I've seen a lot of people bashing it.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Well, that's a shame.
Not too popular. But I liked it a lot. Not my favorite Pokemon, but they're up there.
Hashtag not my Pokemon.
Hashtag not my Pokemon.
it's so satisfying just having the needler just explode in their face. Anyways, what's next?
Best voice acting. I put Infamous because that game has pretty good voice acting. I didn't really know what to put there, I'll be honest, but so I just chose and was like, hey, I know this game has good voice acting.
Best voice acting. Honestly,
I don't have my stuff where I thought.
it's because you died. Ooh, I got active camera. Honestly, I haven't really. Just trying to think of all the games that I have that have voice acting in them. Part of me really wants to say, probably Fallout 3. Just because I can't think of anything else, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that one.
We had the same reaction. Worst voice acting. My pick for that was Super Mario Sunshine.
My pick is Oblivion.
You mean the Elder Scrolls?
The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion.
Yeah. So I want to make a comment that I'm not putting Super Mario Sunshine there to bash it, because I think that the voice acting in that game is so bad that it becomes good.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, over time you just kind of accept that it's there. And you're like, bada bing, bada boom. Don't give a fuck.
It's so bad that it's funny, so it makes the game enjoyable, and it kind of gives it its own charm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's a lot of positive things about a game which I put in a negative slot.
Yeah. Oh god, I'm getting shot.
Next one is favorite male. And I put Joshua from The World Ends With You because I had a dilemma with this section, but we'll get into that later.
Yeah. Honestly, I've never given it too much thought.
Didn't you say that it was like someone from Galaxy on Sapphire 2?
Oh yeah! Muck Buck. He is an octopod alien, so he looks like a fucking bipedal octopus, if that makes sense. And he's really great. I haven't seen him anywhere in the latest Galaxy on Fire game, which kind of makes me upset. But I just really like him. He's a charming character. Like, he's played a big enough role in the first one through side missions and stuff that, like, he comes back in Galaxy on Fire 2, albeit not for too terribly long, but just enough to be like, hey, it's Muck Buck! It's really cool. I like him. I don't know. I got a thing for smugglers and drug dealers and sci-fi games. They're cool. It would either be that or Adam Jensen from the latest Deus Ex games.
Yeah. To elaborate on mine, Joshua's kind of a problematic fave because he's kind of like,
kind of a douche.
Well, I don't really want to. Yeah, he is kind of a douche, but I can't really explain much without spoiling the story. He does some bad things. Let's just put it that way. But I still like him. I just find him to be what's the word?
Arrogant?
No. I can't even remember the other word I was gonna say.
An asshole?
No, it was not. I find him to be oddly charming. Let's put it that way. I don't remember the original words I was gonna say.
Shit. Why don't you go? Ah, god damn it.
And I like, and he's one of those characters who's like, he's a jerk, but it's in a funny way. And, I don't know. It's not funny to Neku, but it's funny to me. Anyway. Favorite female. My pick was the female protagonist from Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green, who does not have an official name, but the fans call her Leaf, and in the manga she was called Blue in Japan and Green in America. That was a long-winded answer.
Yep.
But yeah, that's not for any, logical reason. That's just... Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that.
For those who have been with us for a long time would know my favorite female is Samus Aran.
Yes. That's no surprise. Alright, favorite protagonist. My pick was Sly Cooper. Because I originally had him as favorite male, but then, I was like, well, my favorite male and female are both protagonists, so I should move one of them.
You know what? I was thinking about it, and because Adam Jansen didn't make my favorite male slot, and Samus got the favorite female slot, and I don't like to overlap some of my answers sometimes when it comes to specific characters. So I'm gonna have to say my favorite protagonist is Adam Jansen. You just look it up and listen to his gravelly voice. Such a fucking badass X-SWAT motherfucker. He's a bamf. Anyways, next category?
Favorite villain. My pick was In from Pokemon Black and White, which is kind of a cheap answer if you've ever played that game. Spoiler alert. He becomes good in the end. But, I don't know, I think he's probably like, if we don't go for like the childhood crush, he's probably my favorite character in the entire Pokemon universe. I just think I really like him. Like, I'm not gonna say he's the best villain of all time.
Ow, that's me! That's me!
Sorry.
What do you think I meant by ow?
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh my god.
Shots fired, literally.
Yeah. Just find a place to lay low. Oh, never mind. You're dead! Jesus Christ.
That was karma getting me.
Yes, it was.
I feel bad about killing you.
Yes, you should.
What's your favorite villain?
My favorite villain is... Oh, that's... You know, that's a good one. It's kind of hard because a lot of... Oh, you know what? I would have to say President John Henry Eden from Fallout 3. Just because, like, the thing about... Spoiler alerts, for those of you who haven't played Fallout 3, John Henry Eden is... Oh, fuck me! Oh, god damn it!
Here come the brutes.
Shoot him up! Oh, thank god.
They're weak.
Well, if you shoot him in the backside. But President John Henry Eden is very interesting because it turns out he's just a computer. And shoot him in the back! Because, like, he's a computer and, you know, he's like, oh, I'm the president, the rightful ruler of the United States. And your character, you can defeat him by just being like, well, how are you the president if you were never elected? And he goes, well, shit. I guess you're right. Let me kill myself. And it's kind of interesting. Oh, we have to wait.
That worked in real life.
Whoa! Okay. Jesus Christ, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah. And also, I don't really mean that.
Yeah. Anyways, so you said your favorite villain.
Yeah. Natural Harmonia Gropius. It's a really stupid name. I will take that away from him. That's why I just call him In. Because he's in.
Yeah. What's next?
Most hated character. My pick for this was Admiral White from Paper Mario 2000 Year Door, and I don't think I need to elaborate on that at all. Your turn.
Would probably... You know, I said earlier that I didn't like to overlap games, and I meant specifically characters. So the character that I hate the most is actually from Fallout 3. People are going to be like, oh, it's Moya Brown. I'm like, nah, she's a delight. I love her. My pick is Colonel Autumn. He's such a fucking asshole. And, like, when you get to fight him, it's just like he's like, oh, we need to talk. Like you get forced into dialogue, and it's just like, there's an option that's like, you know what, I just want to kill you now. And he's like, well, I'm gonna kill you swiftly. And then it's just like, right, like, just fucking murder that son of a bitch in cold blood. Not really cold blood, because you are at war with them, but whatevs. So yeah. What's the next topic?
First game you ever played, mine was Hot Wheels Velocity X. It's a pretty fun game. Not great, but I have fun playing it. Probably because
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Okay. My first game ever, like own or to have played,
Never played.
would be Star Wars Battlefront 2, specifically on the PlayStation 2. You know, it's funny that you laugh about. Honestly, like I wouldn't have been hooked on Star Wars Battlefront 2 as soon as I was if it wasn't for my childhood friends from California. So.
The only reason I'm laughing is because my parents didn't let me play rated T games until I was 10. So the idea of that just being someone's first game is funny to me.
Yeah, well, it's because like even though my childhood friend his family were like diehard Christians or whatever, they knew he was mature enough to deal with subject matter in T games, and to some extent, depending on the game, rated M games, but that was very rare. So yeah. Next category.
Favorite company? I put, this will come as no surprise to you, Sucker Punch Studios. Because, like, every single game they've ever made has been on this list.
I think I said Image and Form just because I really enjoy SteamWorld Dig and SteamWorld Heist, but, like, if you look at how many copies of SteamWorld Dig I have 3. I have one for the 3DS, one for the Wii U, and one for the PC.
I think the only game I have multiple copies of is Sonic Unleashed, and those are technically 2 different versions, so just very similar.
Yeah.
I guess you can count the Pokemon games like White and Black. Those are technically 2 copies of the same game.
I think we need to go somewhere, but I don't know where.
Hated company. I put BioWare, not because their old stuff. Really, just BioWare in like the past 5 years.
See, I found out where we need to go, Daniel. Find my arrow. Dan.
And also, I will say
Here.
about BioWare that could change later because, I haven't exactly been following them for very long, so it's possible that I could be exaggerating what I don't like about them. But anyways, that's what I'm gonna go for right now. You go on.
I would have to say, kind of sounds like I'm jumping in on a bandwagon, but Konami.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, there have been some good games, but just like the recent Fallout with all the other stuff, and like Konami buying a very well liked developer from attending a Games Awards show, and then also the whole hashtag Fuck Konami because of all the terrible things that they've been up to. So yeah, Konami is my answer.
And I gotta say about Konami that even though I don't play horror games, I usually don't like them. I was genuinely really interested in that Silent Hill game that was announced.
Oh, Silent Hills.
I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, it was the trailer, like the demo was called PT, which stood for playable trailer, and it was a trailer demo thing for Silent Hills.
That thing looks so good. It got canceled because Konami screwed themselves.
Yep, they fucked themselves thoroughly. I'm dead, by the way.
I'm too.
Cool.
We must be dead together. Next category is depressing game. I chose Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric because I was actually really excited for that game, and it was terrible.
Yeah, we were actually discussing this the other day, and I was just trying to figure out what it meant by a depressing game, and I guess we just settled on games that you got a sense of regret or something after you played it.
I'm going for the disappointment kind of depressing, not the it's a really sad, well-told story kind of depressing. So, what's that game called, To the Moon, that has a really sad story?
Oh yeah, To the Moon is really sad. Oh hey, looks like there are grunts down there. there's a specific, like, I have to go and I have to look at my old GameFly rental list. I jumped straight into that. But there was a like a 4X real-time strategy game set in like it had like this feudal Japan kind of setting. But it's just I could feel the promise of a great game, but it just wasn't good. Like, it didn't live up to its own potential. Like, the potential was there, but it felt like there were just so many things that they didn't, finish. And I can't remember what it is. Maybe in post, I'll put the name up on screen. Oh, you're busy fighting.
Next one. Creepy game. Okay, you guys are gonna laugh at me for this one, but my pick was SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman. And not in the intentionally creepy kind of way. Guys, we both died at the exact same time. Holy,
no,
oh my gosh.
We did not die at the same time. I was waiting on you.
Oh, you've been dead for a while.
Yeah, and when I saw you run straight into that grunt, I went, just why?
So, not in a sense, I mean, there were some, like, creepy parts of that game which were, like, intentionally creepy and all that, but it's really not supposed to be a creepy game. What makes it creepy to me is, like, the fact that the art stuff, like, the graphics and the music aren't really, not the music, but, like, the sound design are really bad, and it's just is a little bit off-putting the way they did it. Like, there's these guards in the Goo Lagoon level that every time they talk to you, the music just stops, and then they like yell this like really vague threat at you. And I just find that to be really off-putting. Like, it makes me uncomfortable. Anyways, your turn.
Mine is like an actual horror game, and my pick is the Starship Damery for the Nintendo 3DS. It's the digital download game. It's so good. I love it so much. Like, I played it the proper way, and it was at night in the dark. When I bought it, I played it in bed every night until I finished it, and it was at the end, like, I had there were so many moments where I was like, what the fuck? And like I was just like, holy crap. So yeah. What's the next category?
Alright. Happy game.
Happy game.
My pick was Terraria, just for personal reasons.
Yeah, like, and this was something that we discussed, like a game either either the tone is happy or like you are genuinely happy when you play it, right?
Yeah, and Terraria feels close to this for me.
I don't know. That one was always a hard one. Like, I did say Kirby's Epic Yarn just because, it seemed like the obvious choice. But the more I think about it, I don't know.
I thought you said Kirby Superstar.
No, not Kirby Superstar. I would actually say, I would say Pokemon Emerald, just because whenever I hear music from that game, like I just have like so much nostalgia, and it makes me really happy.
Those trumpets.
Yeah.
No, I like that game too.
Yeah, it's so good. I made the mistake one day of playing Pokemon Emerald while I was watching some old Trigger Connery videos, and it was too many emotions.
Oh yeah, I remember that day.
Yeah, I told you, hey, I'm gonna do this, and you're like, is that a good idea? And I went, nope, not a good idea in the slightest, but I don't care.
That sounds like something you would do if like you just got dumped or something.
Yeah. Take
me away, Chugga.
Trigger Connery, save me from my sadness. But shit, where's that fucking gun? There it is. I'm just using Covenant weapons because I haven't found anything that's good. Because I've fucked up my guns.
Alright, and the last one is favorite ending. And again, I have a really stupid one for this one, because all the games that actually have my favorite ending I'd already put for something else. So my answer was Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Because when I was a little kid, I cried.
And this is favorite ending?
Yes.
Or
best, yeah, favorite ending.
Favorite ending. Honestly, it's a tie between the ending to Starship Damery and Call of Duty Ghosts. Now, it's gonna sound weird because one's a horror game and one's a shooter, but there's a legitimate reason. Fuck, I did not realize you were dead.
How long have we been recording?
I don't know. Oh. Thank you guys so much for watching. We gotta end the episode here.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel so you can see these videos first with a subscription. We will continue discussing this in the next episode. Bye-bye.
What?